Goldberg landed a stiff superkick straight into Hart's face and forced the former world champion to suffer a concussion, forced to retire from the ring permanently when she suffered a neck injury in a house show tag team match.
Good. Dark Knight gang in the stank. Gang. Gang. Today I'm about to do a video from Pro Wrestling Madness. This one right here is titled 15 Most Gruesome WWE Injuries. Y'all asked me to do more WWE. Don't trip, you not. Got y'all. Look, I reacted to Raw, man. It got blocked. I'm going to react to the top 10 SmackDown. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. But WWE blocked my reaction. So that's why y'all didn't see it. Anyway, Daniel Bryan isn't on WWE no more. What's up with that? Daniel Bryan went to AEW, bro? Low-key, we probably should look into that and see how and why he left. If you know why, let me know down in the comments, man. I'm ready to hop into this video. This is the last reaction I'm dropping today. Everybody have a great weekend. Shout out to the gang. You know I love y'all. We about to enjoy ourselves. We're going to see some of the most gruesome WWE injuries. Yeah, let's go.
Number 15, Cesaros Teeth.
Oh, I remember
Cesaro
this.
has always been seen as one of the biggest badasses in WWE, something that he further proved at No Mercy back in 2017 when he finished his match despite almost swallowing his own teeth. The bar battled Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Okay, this guy clearly does not watch WWE. Do you hear the way he's pronouncing everybody's name? He called Cesaro, and he said Seth Rollins.
That night, when Reverse Neutralizer saw Ambrose slingshot Cesaro into a ring post with such force that his two front teeth were knocked back into his gums. Cesaro was later forced to undergo dental surgery to fix the issue. Number 14, Seth Rollins breaks John Cena's nose. Seth Rollins took on John Cena on an episode of Monday Night Raw back in 2015. In this highly anticipated match, the United States Championship was on the line. Though, midway through the match, the Kingslayer threw a knee that collided with Cena's nose and managed to completely dislodge the bone. It was visually obvious that Rollins had broken Cena's nose, but the former world champion still managed to fight the match and
they kept
retain his championship via a submission. Number 13.
Now that's hard. John Cena got hurt. He got his nose broken and kept wrestling like, bro. John Cena got some heart.
Brock Lesnar's shooting star. Brock Lesnar has become known for his ground and pound ability in recent years. But there was a time when the Beast was able to show off his agility as well. Back at WrestleMania 20, Lesnar faced off against Kurt Angle and opted to deliver a shooting star press from the top rope. As the Beast delivered the move, he didn't seem to rotate enough and landed clean on his head, missing Angle by quite some distance. Shockingly, Lesnar was able to recover from the move to finish the match, but it was later revealed that he did indeed suffer a concussion during the collision. Number 12,
Brock Lesnar,
Page's neck injury. Like many stars in WWE over the years,
I've heard about this, but I've never really looked into it. And Paige is so beautiful, bro.
Paige was forced to retire from the ring permanently when she suffered a neck injury in a house show tag team match. Paige had already undergone surgery on her neck and was aware of the risk when she made her return. But the injury happened at the strangest time.
I see it. You see that?
Paige took a kick to her back from Sasha Banks and was
whiplash,
knocked to the ground, where it appears that the former Divas champion suffered whiplash and was unable to recover from the injury or to wrestle again. Number 11, Goldberg Superkick. Goldberg has quite the reputation for working stiff and causing injuries in his early career, but he only really became known for this when he managed to end Bret Hart's career with a superkick. The two men faced off at the WCW Starrcade back in 1999, and Hart admitted that before the match, he asked Goldberg not to injure him. Midway through the match, Goldberg landed a stiff superkick straight into Hart's face and forced the former world champion to suffer a concussion. This then led to the WWE Hall of Famer being pushed into an early retirement. Number 10.
From getting a concussion from getting kicked? Goldberg must have kicked him pretty hard. I mean, it did look like a hard kick.
Number 10. Tyson Kidd's neck injury. Tyson Kidd faced off against Samoa Joe in a dark match on Monday Night Raw. a match that was set up as a way for Vince McMahon to see what the Samoan submission machine could offer his company. Reports do suggest that the match was thrown together.
Oh,
and that
okay.
neither
I was about to say he's not showing Samoa Joe and whoever.
man had a chance to run through the full match before they were forced to head out to the ring. Joe delivered his muscle buster finisher to Kid, but it appears that something went wrong. Kid was then rushed to the hospital and forced to undergo neck surgery. Kid was lucky to walk again and has since been forced to retire from the competition. When he was at the peak of his career, the former tag team champion currently works backstage as a producer for WWE.
Okay.
Number 9. Nikki.
Alright, as long as he can still walk and stuff, but anything to your spine and your neck, that's always dangerous.
Broken neck. Nikki Bella has become one of the best known female wrestlers in the world over the past decade. But this hasn't come without a cause for the former Divas champion, since she was recently forced to step away from the ring when it was revealed that she had herniated the disc in her neck just above where she had surgery a few years ago. Bella's rack attack finisher was said to be one of the main causes of the injury. Back in 2015, the star broke her neck and was forced to undergo surgery to fix it, before she then changed up her finisher. Sadly, this didn't prevent another similar injury and a cyst in the brain, which both contributed to Bella's early retirement. Number 8.
Is she still with John Cena? Are they still together?
Marty Garner's botched pedigree. Triple H has become known for his signature pedigree throughout the course of his career. Although the move hasn't always been as safe as the version now shown on WWE TV. The game faced off against Marty Garner on an episode of WWF Superstars back in 1996, and the star believed that Triple H was going for an underhook powerbomb. Garner looked to flip out and move while the King of Kings delivered the move as usual, and Garner landed hard on top of his head, which caused him neck damage.
Oh, you idiot!
Number 7. Hardcore Holly breaks his neck. Hardcore Holly has definitely lived up to his name over the years, but none more so than when he faced Brock Lesnar on an episode of Friday Night SmackDown back in 2002. The Beast attempted a powerbomb in the middle of the ring, and the stiff move resulted in Holly taking the move and landing clean on his neck. This broke the veteran's neck and left him
why did Brock Lesnar throw him down still? Brock, I know you felt
clean on his neck.
Look. You could tell his head is about to hit the mat. Why would Brock
the veteran's neck and left him sidelined for more than a year, since he later returned to the ring at Survivor Series in 2003. Number 6. Brock Lesnar's assault on Randy Orton. Brock Lesnar faced off against Randy Orton back in SummerSlam in 2015, but it wasn't enough for the Beast to defeat the Viper. Instead, he wanted to leave a lasting memory. The match ended with Lesnar hitting Orton in the head so many times that he caused a concussion, and also a lot of blood. The end was so real that the WWE stars backstage believed that Lesnar had gone rogue, and Chris Jericho even squared up to him when he came back through the curtain.
What?
Number 5.
Chris Jericho squared up. He said, "Nah, nigga, catch these heads." Oh, Brock Lesnar, he was doing too much though.
Stone Cold Steve Austin breaks his neck.
Yeah,
Stone Cold Steve Austin faced off against Owen Hart back in SummerSlam in 1997. And it was a fantastic match until Hart looked to reverse Austin into a powerbomb maneuver. Owen managed to botch the move, and when Austin landed clean on his head, it broke his neck and caused him to have temporary paralysis. Austin's career went on to be cut short because of this move, but luckily, the Texas Rattlesnake has been able to remain around the wrestling scene as a character rather than an in-ring performer. Number 4. Darren Drozdov versus D'Lo Brown. Droz was set for a normal singles match with D'Lo Brown on an episode of SmackDown back in 1999. Little did he know that it would be the last match he ever wrestled. D'Lo looked to deliver a running powerbomb to Drozdov, but because the loose clothing that Droz was wearing for the match, he was unable to get a good enough grip to deliver the move, and Droz landed on his head. The former WWE star has since been paralyzed from the neck down.
Still paralyzed to
Number
this day?
3, Joey Mercury versus The Ladder. Joey Mercury was part of a fatal 4-way ladder match for a tag team championships back at Armageddon in 2006 when he suffered a horrific facial injury. The former champion was battling Matt Hardy in the corner when his brother Jeff took the tag and jumped from the top rope onto the ladder on the floor. The force allowed the ladder to ricochet into Mercury's face and break his nose. Blood spattered everywhere as medical personnel struggled to help him to the back.
It did more than just break his nose.
Number 2, Mick Foley falls off Hell in a Cell. Perhaps the most famous fall of all time, when Mick Foley faced off against The Undertaker inside Hell of a Cell at King of the Ring back in 1998. Foley's fall off the top of the cell was a Number 1, Owen Hart's death. Owen Hart was one of the
What just happened? Well, it probably got copyrighted, so that's why they probably cut it out.
fastest rising stars in the WWE.
But the Mick Foley one was crazy. The Undertaker hits him, and then like Mick Foley falls off from like super high up. That mess is crazy. Or he could be talking about when Undertaker chokeslammed him and he went through the top and landed. He could also be talking about that. Mick Foley loved to be effed up anyway, though.
Throughout the 1990s.
He's okay with it.
But now he is remembered for having one of the most tragic deaths. Hart was set to face off against The Godfather at Over the Edge back in 1999. And the company decided to allow him to make a grand entrance as the Blue Blazer. While he was making his way to the ring, the cable disengaged from the safety vest, and he fell more than 70 feet to the ring below and landed chest first onto one of the padded turnbuckles. EMTs then attempted to help Hart into the ring before moving him to a nearby hospital in Kansas, where he was pronounced dead at the age of 34.
Dang, just 34? All right, bro, this is a great video. Thank you guys so much for requesting it, man. Yeah, look. That's why I respect these wrestlers. They put their bodies on the line every single time just for our entertainment, bro. And it's fire, too. You know what I mean? But, yeah, their bodies, man, they be going through it. They be going through it. What do you think is more dangerous, NFL or wrestling? Let me know down in the comments. That'll be a good discussion. Do you think playing football in the NFL or being a pro wrestler is more dangerous, bro? Let me know. Shout out to the gang. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.